Borderlands 2024 brings the Gearbox software video game series to life as an action comedy film. The movie, released on the United States on August 9, 2024, was co-written and directed by Eli Roth. Lilith is recruited by the powerful Atlas to embark on a mission to locate his vanished daughter. Backed by a substantial $110 million budget, the movie vows to be a daring, action-packed, and irreverent adventure, but will Borderlands live up to its envisioned expectations? Atlas, a powerful entrepreneur frantic about his daughter's disappearance, enlists the service of Lilith, a fearless bounty hunter, and persuades her to help bring his daughter, Tiny Tina, home. Meanwhile, in the planet of Pandora, Tina finds herself in the clutches of Roland, a former mercenary turned rogue who has teamed up with Krieg, a psycho. Lilith's journey takes her back to her home planet, Pandora, for the first time since her childhood. Thanks to the robot Claptrap, Lilith is able to locate Tina's whereabouts. Lilith soon discovered that Atlas's motives for wanting his daughter back were not as altruistic as he was initially made to believe. When Crimson Lance, Atlas' elite private army, launches a surprise attack, Lilith joins forces with Roland and Krieg to fight back. Lilith discovers that Tina's genetic makeup holds the legacy of Iridians, an ancient race that once thrived on Pandora. Not only that, Atlas also thinks Tina is the only one capable of opening the vault that contains the secret of the lost civilization's sophisticated technology. This explained why he wanted his missing daughter back. With the guidance of Dr. Patricia, Lilith's former foster mother, they navigate an underground labyrinth inhabited by a tribe of psychos to find the keys that unlock the vault. In a stunning plot twist, Atlas discovers that Lilith, rather than Tina, is the last crucial key in accessing the vault, upending all previous assumptions. Atlas uses Tina as leverage, threatening to end her life unless Lilith agrees to unlock the vault. Can Lilith outwit Atlas and rescue Tina, or will the team fall victim to his sinister schemes? The movie adaptation of Borderlands has finally hit the screens, and with it, a plethora of thought-provoking themes and messages that warrant a closer examination. The film analyzes a complex web of ideas that underpin the movie. Through the breakdown of the film's characters, storylines, and world building, Borderlands tackles the darker aspects of human nature, exposing the toxic allure of power and the devastating consequences of its pursuit. Amidst the chaos and destruction, the movie also offers a message of hope and redemption, highlighting the resilience of the human spirit in the face of overwhelming odds. Despite boasting an impressive cast including Cate Blanchett as Lilith, Kevin Hart as Roland, and Jamie Lee Curtis as Dr. Patricia Tannis, Borderlands falls short in its storytelling, leaving its talented actors with underdeveloped characters and a lackluster plot. While the film's world building is visually stunning, the narrative fails to deliver depth or emotional resonance. The characters, though intriguing on the surface, lack clear motivations and backstories, making it challenging to become invested in their journeys. Cate Blanchett as Lilith is the most interesting of the bunch, but even her character's complexity is ultimately undermined by the film's shallow storytelling. Jack Black as the voice of Claptrap gave some good moments in the movie. Edgar Ramírez as Atlas also delivered a remarkable performance that would have been further elevated with a better scripting. Ultimately, Borderlands could have been better if more attention was paid to its narrative and character development. It's a shame really, as the cast is clearly capable of greatness, but they're given little to work with here. Eli Roth's direction of Borderlands is a prime example of how a promising premise can be squandered by poor storytelling and lackluster execution. Despite a talented cast and richly detailed world, the film's thin plot and jumbled narrative makes for a frustrating and underwhelming experience. Roth's inability to balance action and exposition results in a film that feels underdeveloped. The pacing is plodding, with long stretches of dull exposition that fail to advance the plot or deepen our understanding of the characters. But the biggest disappointment is the wasted potential. With a more focused script and clearer direction, Borderlands could have been a truly memorable film. Instead, it feels like a shallow, messy, and ultimately forgettable experience. In a film that otherwise falls short, the cinematography and visuals of Borderlands are a true standout. Cinematographer Roger Stoufers and his team have created a visually stunning world that immerses the viewer in the post-apocalyptic wasteland of Pandora. The sweeping vistas, gritty textures, and neon-lit landscapes are a feast for the eyes, transporting us to a world that is both beautiful and brutal. The visual effects are seamless, seamless, blending seamlessly with the practical elements to create a world that's both grounded and fantastical. The attention to detail is impressive, from the rusting hulks of the abandoned cars to the eerie glow of the alien artifacts. Stouffer deserves special praise for his work, capturing the harsh beauty of Pandora with a keen eye for composition and lighting. His use of color and contrast adds depth and nuance to the film's visuals, making even the most mundane moments feel cinematic. Steve Jablonsky's score for Borderlands is a triumph, elevating the film's world with a rich soundtrack. Jablonsky's blend of electronic and orchestral elements captures the intensity of Pandora. From the opening notes, the score sets the tone for a thrilling ride, amplifying the tension and excitement of the action sequences. Yet, Jablonsky's music also brings depth and emotion to the film's quieter moments, beautifully capturing the characters' struggles and triumphs. The soundtrack is equally impressive, featuring a diverse range of tracks that complement the score seamlessly. Jablonsky's work on Borderlands is a testament to his skill and versatility as a composer, making the score a standout element of the film. The highly anticipated film adaptation of the beloved video game Borderlands has crashed and burned in spectacular fashion. Met with overwhelmingly negative reviews from critics and audiences alike, the movie has been panned for its atrocious scripting, lackluster direction, and poor character development. With a dismal 4.4 out of 10 rating on IMDb and a paltry 9% approval on Rotten Tomatoes, it's clear that Borderlands has failed to resonate with its viewers. This comes as no surprise given the film's poorly written script, which struggled to balance action and exposition, resulting in a convoluted and disjointed narrative. Despite its promising premise, Borderlands has grossed a mere $8 million since its opening in theaters, a far cry from the success of other video game adaptations. The film's lack of coherence, coupled with its failure to stay true to the source material, has left fans and newcomers alike feeling disappointed and underwhelmed. It's a shame really, as Borderlands franchise deserved better. With a richly detailed world and engaging characters, the potential for a great film was there. Unfortunately, poor execution and a lack of attention to detail have resulted in a movie that fails to deliver on its promise. Unfortunately, my viewing experience with Borderlands was far from enjoyable. Despite its promising premise, the movie succumbed to numerous weaknesses that made it a chore to watch. The plot was empty and lacking in substance, the characters were underdeveloped and failed to resonate, and the humor was few and far between. Instead of the hilarious comedy I expected, I was met with cringeworthy moments that fell flat. The jumbled plotting only added to the frustration, making it difficult to become invested in the story. Although I wouldn't recommend Borderlands to anyone, it might appeal to lovers of the original video game and fans of visually stunning movies. Overall, Borderlands was a disappointment from start to finish. With so many great movies out there, it's not worth slogging through with this mess. If you value your time and want a pleasurable viewing experience, look elsewhere. That's it. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe to our latest and exclusive movie reviews. If you have any requests, thoughts, or recommendations, just drop them below in the comments section, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.